Hey everybody! If you've seen my short, you know that I'm just getting back up and running after the putting the floor in, and I'm just coming up on a year here at the end of February or mid-February here. I got about 200 and some subscribers, which I'm really pleased with. When I set out to do this, I didn't have a lot of expectations, short of the honest to goodness truth is I'm trying to monetize this channel to pay for this crazy gear habit I have. But we'll get into that in a minute. Just talk about the studio and the floor for a minute, and we'll get back to coming up on a year and what inspired me to make this channel and some of the channels I like. And also, I've got a little. I wouldn't say I have a sponsor, but I have a cross promotion site that I can link to now that helps out the channel. So what is this place? Who am I? I mean, by day I'm a technician and a programmer. And by night, I have been for years. I've been into recording since like 1995. I used to do the whole boombox thing where you'd tape yourself on a tape, and then you'd have another boombox and you'd play that, so you could get two tracks out of it. I released a couple albums like that back in the 90s, and then from there I got a 4-track and moved into the computer. Didn't know what a dynamic or a condenser mic was. Didn't know what an audio interface was. But I was in bands in high school. A band in high school, and bands after a band or two after that, and I've recorded bands. And it's just, I'm gonna do this till the day I die. I don't care if people think that you should grow up and give up and all that. Like, I'm just not gonna. Like, I'll be 101 years old, and I'll still be recording and playing guitar and writing my little songs, and I don't care who thinks that I shouldn't, or not that I've gotten any grief. It's just, sometimes it's like, look at all these toys I buy, It's like, whatever. This is what I'm into. I don't own a boat. I don't own a motorcycle, People are into boats and motorcycles and golf and horses and, whatever they're into, but this is what I'm into. I'm never going to stop. So, yeah, the Clowns isn't a real band. I just thought that was funny when I figured out how to cut vinyl. So if anybody wants to be the Clowns, I got a kick skin for you. Yeah, so I record my own stuff, and I record stuff for friends. And I got this nice space. This is like a little bit spoiled with this space compared to, unfortunately, some of you home recording guys don't have this space. This is, if I go all the way back, this is 30 feet by 13 feet. Now, my problem is the ceiling's not too high. I think the ceiling's only, well, geez, I'm only 5'11", almost 6, I don't know. It's like 6 and some, it's a low ceiling for sure. But I had to put the ceiling in a few years ago. I just bought this floor because we had a flood down here. It still floods down here, but I bought this waterproof floor thinking, well, if the water comes in again, maybe it won't matter because it's waterproof. But yeah, so what is this place? It's my own private home amateur studio. Now I say amateur, but I have been doing this for 25 years. So I've picked up a trick along the way. Could I go into a professional studio and have, I don't know, the Strokes walk in and I can mic them up and mix them? Yeah, I would like to think that I could, to be honest. That may be a little bit cocky. But, you look at, say, Mike from I Love Recording, I would think that he could because he's been doing it this long. Him and I, we know which way to point a microphone. You look at Barry Johns, of course he could, He knows which way to point a microphone. He's been around a long time. So this channel is all about home recording, DIY, do-it-yourself, indie, garage, punk, pop, psych, prog, And yeah, that's what this channel's about. And if you're watching this, I'm thankful. And I'm thankful for my 200 and some, I think I'm at 258 subscribers. I think that's the number exactly. And I'm never going to stop doing this. I mean, the YouTube channel could stop, but I mean, this home recording thing is with me till the day I die. You may find me under a bridge someday with 2 tin cans and a string and, probably that guitar. Um, my my Monarch from the 90s. That's one of your Sears specials, $100. Why I say that guitar? Well, if I'm living under a bridge, it means I've sold the rest of these, including that 1955 Gibson F-Hole. But so yeah, no, thank you so much for sticking with me in all my rants. This is not your typical channel. I like to do the kind of videos where it gets like this, you know. And so even though I've picked up a partnership, not a sponsorship, but a partnership, I will never, ever, ever sell out in terms of, you know, if Focusrite dropped this on me, which they didn't. No one's dropped any gear on me. No one's given me any gear. I will never sell out. I read Sound on Sound. I love Sound on Sound. I'm not saying they sell out, but as we've been talking in the comments, I've never seen them say anything bad about anybody, and I don't think you have either, if you know what I'm saying. Sound on Sound does not tend to say anything bad about somebody. In fact, they'll say something really nice about, say, oh, I don't know, the Focus Scarlett 18i20 3rd gen, which is kind of 5 years old now. They'll have a real nice review about that, and then you turn the page, 2 pages, and damn Sam, wouldn't you know it, they got an advertisement rocking for Focusrite 18i20 3rd gen. So, like, even if I get into gear sponsorships, I will never bow to that. Like, you're always going to get a straight up, you're always going to get my straight up opinion, right, wrong, or otherwise, like I said, and you're going to get this level of amateur, warts and all, video, which I find you don't see that when guys set up the lighting and the stage and the lighting, and they got a couple guys sitting in a coffee table and they're like, this is the product, blah blah blah, the Cambridge. It's like, I want to see you use it, like really use it, like really dig into it. I want to see you power it up. I want to see you push the buttons. I want to see what the knob looks like when you turn it. So that's the kind of detail I'm trying to get into. I'm trying to do this from, if you're a home recording person like me, if you're an amateur like me, if you're a non-professional like me, I'm trying to do this at the same level you are with my gear, just as I'd like to see you use your gear. Now, having said that, 100% the inspiration for this channel, or at least pulling the strings, like pulling the final string to do this, 100%. It's not Barry Johns. Barry Johns is great. We'll get back to him in a second. It was Mike over at I Love Recording. There he is there. So I seen Mike doing all these Tascam in Porta Studio, and he does like drum machines, and he does his own music. And it wasn't that I seen his video and I was like, well, I can do that. It wasn't that. It was like, that looks like a ton of fun. Like, he's just having a ton of fun. I don't know if I know. Oh, he has 472 videos. Holy crap. Yeah, he's lapped. Well, he started way before me. But anyway, it just, so I 100% owe this getting my channel started to Mike at I Love Recording. And if he's showcasing the gear that you're into, and you should definitely go check. Well, you should check him out anyway. But I mean, if you got a Porta Studio or a Tascam, or the drum machines he's talking about, or he's got some wacky instruments too. He plays like ukulele and stuff like that. Like, yeah, you should check him out anyway. But definitely, if you want an in-depth to the Porta Studios, because they're not as straightforward as, you know, they should be, he'll take you to the depths of them. So yeah, check out Mike at I Love Recording. Now, I watch a ton. I don't watch television. I have a television. I don't watch it. I watch YouTube like all the time. So Mike's not the only channel I watch. Another one I really like is Spectre Sound Studios. It's Glenn Fricker. He's sort of recently hit the big time. You know, he's got 500,000 subscribers, almost 2,000 videos. Somebody just dropped a crazy console on him. I can't remember what he got. It was a Neve. It's in here somewhere, but basically he went to one of the big boys like Sweetwater or somebody. You can go check out his channel to get, there it is. I never gave up, and I finally got a $100,000 Neve console. Like, look at that. It says zero talent. He goes into it, but basically, he can tell the story. Let Glenn tell the story. But yeah, check him out now. Spectre Sound Studios and Glenn. He's a metal guy. I'm not, but it doesn't matter. He goes through all kinds of cool gear, guitars, basses, drums, and he really knows what he's doing. And he has worked with AAA artists and producers, so he's the real deal. He actually doesn't live too far from me, so I don't know. Maybe our paths will cross someday. So that's another one I like to watch. Barry Johns. I'm guessing he's out of Nashville or something. I'm not really sure where he's out of. He, because he's got a bit of an accent, or I have a bit of an accent from his point of view. You know what I mean? Like, who's got the accent? But anyway, to me, he's got a bit of a Southern accent. So I don't know if he's down in Nashville or somewhere like that. But I'm getting off topic here. This guy really knows what he's doing. I take a lot of advice from him. I don't know what his credentials are in terms of who he's recorded or what albums he's put out or whatever. I'm just saying, he totally knows what he's doing. Just watch 3 videos and you'll be like, yep, yeah, he totally knows what he's doing. And I just find his videos really inspirational, and worth a checkout. So yeah, so there's just 3, and I probably watched 10 others, and I can't remember their names right now, but we'll go through them. We'll go through all of them. We're also going to review some more artists pretty soon. I've told some artists on here that I watched that we're going to go through their stuff. So yeah, Barry Johns, Spectre Sound Studios, Mike over at I Love Recording. And then now for that cross promotion, if you go to Etsy and go to Deco Creative Design, custom made t-shirts and mugs, this is where I've got my cross promotion. I don't get any money from this. I'm simply doing like a link exchange, basically. So they basically got like hipster type, like record player, looks like a camera with, I don't know what's going on there. Little kitty and some cactuses, a Pomeranian, kitty beats, Pomeranian guitar. Got to get your mushroom shirt that just says kitties. So yeah, it's just an up and coming. It's called Deco Creative Design, custom made t-shirts and mugs. And I think they're going to have posters and everything else. We will, there'll be a link in the description below, and I don't get any money from it, but it is a little cross promotion I'm doing. So if you want to help me out in any way, go over there and cart up a mushroom mug. Have your coffee in I think there's little mushrooms in the mushroom house. Some kind of meta going on there. So yeah, you're gonna probably see me advertise this a lot the next little bit. And then yeah, these guys, it's just cross promotion. I Love Recording, Mike. Spectre Sound Studios, Glenn Fricker, Barry Johns, and I will list the other ones. There's a ton of synthesizer ones I'm really into. So, I mean, I don't know how to do any synth stuff by myself. I have to go. Look at this. I'm still under construction down here. I have to go review how any of this stuff works before I make a video on it. But I try to make it my own. I try to get up and close and personal. Let you watch me make all the mistakes. I don't know. It's just the kind of guerrilla gonzo video that I like. But yeah, so, well, anyway, so we're coming up on a year. I finally got my dang floor installed. Got to put this guy back together. I'm still waiting for my stupid Heritage Audio preamp to come back from repair. If it ever does, I'm pretty ready to throw it off a bridge into a lake. Or hit it with a shotgun. We may blast that Heritage Audio preamp with a 12 gauge shotgun. I'm not kidding. Like, we may. I don't know what else we could do with it. I mean, what would be more fun than shooting it with a shotgun? I don't know. But yeah, so, well, we're coming up on the year. And again, I thank you for watching. And we will see you next video. Thanks, everybody. Oh, yeah, and if you're not subscribed, do me the favor, if you don't mind. Just hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And comment. Thanks very much.